A pretty warm evening here from Somalia's administrative center, Mogadishu. Welcome to Somalia's premier #1 station for news and updates, Dalsan TV. I'm your presenter, Abdulrahman Yusuf. Tonight, we have quite a bulletin prepared for you, but kindly have a look at some of our top stories. Interior, Federal Affairs and Reconciliation Ministry holds annual community reporting and outreach conference. Somali Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs convenes anti-corruption event in Mogadishu. Southwest State pledges to bolstering rights of women and vulnerable people. Jubaland State President shares cabinet meeting on fight against Al-Shabaab and El Nino floods. Glad to have you back. Now let's delve into our full bulletin. Somalia's federal government, Ministry of Interior, Federal Affairs and Reconciliation hosted members of the public at the ministry's annual community reporting and outreach conference on Sunday evening. The event, spearheaded by Minister Ahmed Fiqi, provided a platform for members of the public to ask questions to the leadership and top officials about the achievements of the ministry in the year ending 2023. Somalia's federal government, Ministry of Interior and Federal Affairs and Reconciliation hosted members of the public at the ministry's annual community reporting and outreach conference on Sunday evening. The event, spearheaded by Minister Ahmed Fiqi, provided a platform for members of the public to ask questions to the leadership and top officials about the achievements of the ministry in the year ending 2023. Minister Fiqi outlined broadly the ministry's achievement and projects undertaken this year that are coming to an end. Somalia's National Disaster Management Agency Commissioner Mahmoud Maalim was honored at the event for his outstanding leadership by the agency and coordination of humanitarian aid for flood-ravaged families. The event, which was held in Mogadishu, convened high-ranking ministry officials who also pointed out the significant achievements of the ministry. According to top officials, the ministry anticipates bolstering its services, activities and accomplishment in various areas in the coming year 2020. Somali Federal Government Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs has on Sunday organized a remarkable event to commemorate the Anti-Corruption Day. The event, which took place in the capital Mogadishu, was attended by high government officials, head of various agencies and parastatals. Deputy Prime Minister Saleh Jama presided over the event. Somali Federal Government Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs has on Sunday organized a remarkable event to commemorate the Anti-Corruption Day. The event, which took place in the capital Mogadishu, was attended by high-ranking government officials, heads of various agencies and parastatals. Deputy Prime Minister Saleh Jama presided over the event. The annual event, which united key players from different sectors, underscored and highlighted the achievements and challenges of combating corruption. The Minister of Justice, Hassan Sheikh Ali, and the Auditor General, Ahmed Gutale, accentuated the government's unwavering commitment to eradicating the corruption menace that has eroded critical sectors in the country. Deputy Prime Minister Saleh Jama, on his part, outlined the government is putting stringent measures on the ground to deal with the corrupt public officials. He added that corruption undermines the government's ability to protect and serve people and erodes public trust, and called for concerted efforts to surmount the vice. The convening of the event significantly serves as a clear testament of Somalia's government commitment to bolstering the war against multi-practices. Somalia's federal government, in August, arraigned before Banaadir Economic Crimes Court government officials who are accused of engaging in corrupt acts, abuse of office, and misappropriation of public funds. The court also issued warrant of arrest against 18 other top officials who fled the country. Somalia is ranked among the countries leading in corruption, according to Berlin-based corruption watchdog Transparency International that surveyed 180 countries in 2022. However, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud says his administration is committed to clamp down on corrupt officials in his government and enhance public confidence for economic development and prosperity. Southwest State President Abdulaziz Mohammed Hassan Laftagaren has received the region's state palace Khadija Mohammed Jiriye, the Federal Minister of Women and Human Rights Development, and her company delegation in Baidoa town. The duo discussed various issues, including strengthening and advocating for the rights of women and the people with disabilities in the regional state. On the other hand, Mr. Laftagaren inaugurated the region's public health conference, reference laboratory, newborn unit, stabilization center, and inpatient pediatric department in Baidoa town.
Southwest State President Abdulaziz Mohammed Hassan Laftagaren has received at the region's state palace Khadija Mohammed Jiriye, the Federal Minister of Women and Human Rights Development, and her accompanying delegation in Baidoa town. During the meeting, they discussed various issues, including strengthening and advocating for the rights of women and people with disabilities in the regional state. Laftagadern undertook his administration's commitment to championing agendas pivotal to women and people with special needs in the region. He commended the relentless efforts of the minister in fighting for the rights and justice of Somali women and vulnerable people in the community. In turn, Ms. Khadija, on an official visit to the regional state, expressed gratitude to the regional leader for the warm reception she was accorded and pledged to continue supporting women and other vulnerable groups in society. On the other hand, Southwest Regional State President Abdiaziz Hassan Mohamed Laftagadern, along with the state's health minister Mohamed Usman Jido, inaugurated the Public Health Reference Laboratory, Newborn Unit Stabilization Center, and the Inpatient Pediatric Department in Baydhabo. Among those in attendance at the meeting were the Regional State Second Deputy Speaker, Shamsa Mohamed Yaro, Minister of Women of Southwest State, and other high federal and state government officials. According to the UN-backed survey in 2006, the adult literacy rate for women in Somalia was estimated to be 26%, up from 19% in 2001. For the same period, the literacy rate was 36% for men, up from 25% in 2001 and 31% for both men.
Jubilant State President Ahmed Madobe has on Sunday chaired the regional state cabinet meeting in Kismayu town. The meeting discussed a wide range of issues, the key being the security and humanitarian situation happening in the state.
Jubilant State President Ahmed Madobe has on Sunday evening chaired the regional state cabinet meeting in Kismayu town. The meeting discussed a wide range of issues, the key being the security and humanitarian situation happening in the state, the acceleration of government services to the people of the ghetto who have in the past years been at loggerheads, with the state administration was also brought to the fore in the meeting. The council also deliberated fostering relief efforts for the families ravaged by the severe flooding in the regional state. In the meeting, Madobe vividly underscored his administration's commitment to helping individuals impacted by the El Nino-induced floods and fighting against the Al-Shabaab militant group that controls a large territory in the region. He implored the respective ministries to step up efforts aimed at alleviating the suffering of the Somali people ravaged by flash floods and counter-terrorism operations to flush out the Islamist group from the state. Jubilant State is among the federal member states of Somalia adversely affected by the flooding that have submerged residential homes, leaving people to seek shelter in higher grounds and internally displaced persons camps in the outskirts of the city and even claiming lives.
Lovely viewers, that's all we have prepared for you tonight from our desk here in Mogadishu. I wish to thank my team that made this news edition a success, and you are lovely viewer wherever you're watching us from. Always stay blessed and kindly stay put for more stories in our subsequent bulletins.